All right, everybody, welcome to the new Eastport. It doesn't look like much here, but we're going to take you through an entire tour of Eastport. This is Mike, 55 years young, and my beautiful wife, Denise, 55 years young. You can't see us because we're just going to show you what's here. Now, we're walking in from the parking lot, and as you can see, there's not really anybody here, but they let people in now, and we can see there's a pool right here.
And it's got water in it.
Yeah.
And there's music here. I heard people complaining that at the other pools there's no music, but I hear music.
Yeah, it's 80s soft rock. Probably WVLG, I'm guessing, I don't know.
Yeah, the Village.
But you may not be able to hear it because we have these really nice, high quality microphones where you can hear our voice. I just want to show you everything, and be sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're watching this, because this is the very first inaugural video on our YouTube channel, the Village's Community Information YouTube channel. So subscribe, comment with your questions. We'll answer them all, Mike and Denise, and also join our group. It's the Village's Community Information on Facebook. Click below. You can see all the links for that. And also you can see all the links for the 3 other walkthrough videos we have of all the other town squares here in the villages. If you're not familiar, there's 3, and this is number 4. The first one was Spanish Springs, right? Second one was Lake Sumter
Landing.
Lake Sumter Landing, yeah, with the lake. So this is another one that's on the water. And then the one after that was Brownwood Paddock, and then there's also Sawgrass Cove, which is not really a complete square. Actually, we're not going to go through there. That's a side entrance. We're going to walk through here. And something I noticed when we drove through, just all the golf carts, if you haven't seen here in the villages, there's a golf cart community. There's a Sunset Island, which I think is closed off, but you can see this is like a finger lake, and Denise said it's not the Finger Lakes, but it is shaped like a finger, like a long, see this end right here, right where this golf cart's passing, that's the end, and there's a stage over there. This is Eastport Square, and this is the east end, and you can see sunsets that go down there when the sun's in the right position. Let's walk. Let's start our tour down here.
That's going to be pretty. I have a correction. Mike said the group name is the Village's Community Information, but it's the Village's Florida Community Information. Oh. Make sure you pick the right one and not some of the other groups.
Tap on it so people can see what it looks like.
That's
our group, and that's actually
sunset at Lake Sumter.
Yeah, Lake Sumter Landing, the one I forgot about. That is our group. That's how you know it's our group.
We have 57,000 people in there, so if you have a question, this is a great place to get an answer.
And we're a no advertising group. There's only certain things you can talk about that are like live entertainment and stuff in the villages, but there's no commercial advertising at all. We're the only group that's like that in the villages. It's all about you, the individual.
If you have a free event, like a villages related event, you can post it in there, and you'll get more people showing up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all about like the individual, the community. Let's walk over here because eventually this will be open. And apparently right now it's not. Sunset Island. And there's a lot of stuff, by the way, that's not open. They just opened the streets for the first time yesterday. We heard about that in our group. The Village's Florida Community Information. That's what it's called.
Our group is moderated too. I know I've seen people making rude comments in a lot of other groups, and you'll see scammers and spammers posting junk, but we have plenty of moderators that watch over everything that's posted into our group, so you don't have to worry about that kind of nonsense. We
have a whole moderator team. Now there's the island. This is a really good shot of the island. I can't walk on there legally right now, so I'm not going to, but you could catch a really cool sunset, but unfortunately there's a view of a water tower out there. You see that? That doesn't look that cool.
No, but the rest of it looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Mike's phone and it looks picture worthy.
Yeah, so you get to see that. And then if I step over here, you can see, I guess you can drive over here with cars and golf carts. I don't know if it's like a circle here, like a traffic circle.
Yeah.
You'll turn around.
It looks like golf carts only.
But you just loop around. You go around the circle and loop around and come out. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep walking because we only have so much time. You know your time's valuable. Let's get right to it. We're fast walkers. So this is all, we notice that one thing that's different here is that they don't have any street parking along this main street. Even though cars are stopped, I don't think they're stopped legally. I think it's just because this is the first day this is open. And so they're doing that. But look at all the space. Look how wide this walk is.
Yeah, there's plenty of walking space here.
And look, there's steps down to the water. You see that?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Steps down to the water. In this area, and then to the right here, that's where the stage is. That's like the center, very center of Eastport Square. Denise is looking in the
Yeah.
water. What do you see?
I'm
Gators?
no, I'm looking for gators. I like gators, but the water's kind of greenish, so not very clear, so I can't tell what's in there.
And you can see a better view of that bridge that we were just looking over and Sunset Island. All right, we're 5 minutes into this already. We better keep moving. I only have so much space in my phone, too. We're trying to do this in 4K so you can get a good view. They've got little trellises. Looks like, over here, a lot of these buildings, too, are owned by the villages. In case you're not familiar, they have like their own welcome centers, and there's a hotel over there, Hotel Eastport.
Yeah, there's a big hotel. So you can invite your kids and grandkids to come visit you when you move here.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like they'll have a good time. And one of the best things about the village is it's a free entertainment. You don't need to be a villager. It doesn't cost any money. Okay, let's head down this way because I want to see what's down here.
Well, there's the sales office.
Yeah, sales office. So we're going to go down this way just to show you what it looks like. This looks like a firehouse almost, right?
Yeah, it does resemble that.
Yeah, kind of like that. And I'm wondering what the history, a lot of these, we did on our tours of the other squares, the fake history. Everything has a fake history. This one's like 1800 something, I think. Mm-hmm. That's what they said. Now
we know it's not that old.
Swimmer right
it's
there.
It's a swimmer. It's modern art.
Okay. And then down here, I guess there's no shops or anything. I don't know what these buildings are. Take a look. It looks like all these buildings are pretty much done. Dreammaker entrance.
This is a rec center. Olympia Recreation
There's
on your
also
left.
a reflection there. Well,
Yeah.
This is also, I think, for building your house, Dreammaker.
Oh, yeah, because this is right outside of the sales office. I was talking about the rec center to your left. It's huge.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Olympia Recreation.
Humongous. I don't hear any pickleball going on yet.
All right, let's go down here. And can we cut through to the right, or do we have to?
This is still the Welcome Home Center on our right. Dreammaker entrance.
Yeah,
This is where you go spec out your house.
And remember, too, on all new construction, they do not negotiate on price. You have the full bond, which is higher than ever. I think it's like $65,000, something like that, on a new house. Mm-hmm. And what's this? Is it pickleball?
Pickleball?
Yeah.
Yeah, cute.
Cool.
I see office workers in Cube Land to my right.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's scroll down here. It looks like, are those pickleball courts down there? Like a outdoor recreation
Inside
stuff?
this rec center, I see indoor pickleball courts.
All right, so let's turn right. And we'll go down to another street. You can see the view of what it looks like down there as we're walking away.
Oh, those are shuffleboards.
Shuffleboard?
To the left, yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Florida without shuffleboards.
Nice. All right, the Villages Florida Welcome Home Center. All right, so this is kind of where you step in off the street, it looks like.
Oh, there is parking here.
Yeah, this is a big parking lot here to the east. We're going to walk through the Welcome Home to the main street down the other side. We're already almost 10 minutes into this, so I want to just kind of go as fast as we can. They got golf cart parking out front.
Those are for the tours. They're
those are for the
6-passenger golf carts, I think, for the sales associates to show you around.
Oh, well, that's new. They used to have
villages.
buses. They had buses at the other places, right?
Oh, well, a golf cart is more practical because that's what you'll be driving around when you live here.
Well, they give you, if you do a lifestyle visit, they give you use of a golf cart. I know that.
Yeah.
Look at the architecture. It's like an old factory kind of thing.
Oh, that's
going on
neat.
up there.
Yeah, they make it look old even though it's modern.
Yeah, this is all brand new stuff. And like I said, there's fake history. If you look at some of our videos from the other squares that are linked down below, I don't know, this is all still coming soon. You'll see the fake history. We'll take you through the fake history tours. That's what we did.
I see the shops now, even though they're not open. But most of the other squares have coffee shops, ice cream shops, restaurants, and like clothing and jewelry stores.
Yeah, so eventually you'll get to look through here. this is what it looks like today. You get to walk through there. You can only walk through there. And like we pointed out, these streets that surround, there's no parking on these streets. And like you go to all the other squares, they have parking, right, for cars, all golf carts. So what we noticed here is that only some of the adjacent streets, and you'll see them in a minute, actually allow vehicle parking. And some of the closest ones in only allow golf cart parking. So that's different.
Nice. It was meant to be walkable and meant to be mostly used by the residents, not just people dropping in from out of town and nearby communities.
Yep. This is the crews doing all the stone. Okay. So now we're right into the center. Let's actually walk over this way because I want to see. We're not going to come back on this tour. We're going to go through as quickly as we can.
This looks like one of the bar hubs to the left where you'll go get your
bar
buy
hubs.
one, get one drinks when there's live music here.
Look at this sculpture. It's a golf cart. It's a golf cart sculpture.
Oh, neat. It's a brass golf cart and golfer. That's an old-fashioned golf cart.
All right, so over here is where the stairs are that we showed you earlier. So we walk down this area over here. That's where we just walked down. Now over here it's closed off, but I guess you will be able to.
You'll be able to take pictures here
There's a
of the
compass
sunset pretty soon. Yeah, it's a giant.
So you can see the Finger Lake we were talking about, right? It goes straight out.
Yeah.
It
smells
goes down.
good here. The water doesn't smell stale like it does at the other places.
At the other squares?
Yeah, well, I guess none of them smell bad, but this smells especially fresh. So what's that building over there?
That's a hotel on the
Oh,
left.
that's right. Okay, and we already got to look at all these shops that aren't open yet.
We just drove through there. Let's go take a look for the video and let's show you what this is too. I want to see what this is. It says Eastman Wharf commemorated. This is some of the fake history.
1892.
Yeah, the fake
That's
history.
Cute. Well, I hope the latitude and longitude is correct.
So that looks
Latitude
cool.
28. We've been to latitude 0 at the equator.
All right, so we came down that street too. We looped around the sales center. Now let's go down here. Denise says this is a bar hut, which I think it is. We can't walk through. There's other areas you could walk through over there, in between shops and things, none of which are open yet, but some of the shops and restaurants are going to open soon. I do know that. So let's go down close to the hotel for our next stop. These are like fake canal locks, it looks like to me.
Yeah. So if you want to build a new home in the Villages, Mike, can you still build one at one of the old squares, like near Lake Sumter Landing? Or is this
No,
where
those are all done.
Okay, so this is
Those
where
will
all
all
the
be
new
resales.
houses are.
You know, I was mentioning before about the bond. If you buy new, there's no negotiating on price. You have to pay the bond, which is like $65,000. Some of the older houses, the resales, because the market has slowed down, they will now negotiate with you. They've dropped prices. The bonds are lower, or they're even paid off. It used to be that resales were more expensive, but now I think because of the way the market is, they're less expensive.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting time.
I do know the interest rates for mortgages keep dropping.
Look, here's the stage, Denise, you
Couple
were talking
dancing.
about.
Yeah, they're setting an example.
Right here.
That's
Yeah,
a
there's
pretty
dancing
good,
every night, live
pretty
music
good
every night.
sized stage, and you can see all the way around it, so you don't have to get cut off at the pillars. There's only a small backstage area that's
And
kind of
shade
blocked
too. Look, there's
view. Yeah,
there's no shade at
sunshades
any of
here.
the other squares.
Yeah, I like the lights too that are hanging.
Oh yeah, the cafe lights.
Cafe lights.
There's
I
that
love
island. There's
cafe
Sunset
lights.
Island. There's the stairs that we walk down to kind of familiarize yourself with this.
There's some seating here. There isn't grandstand seating like there is at Brownwood, but you can bring your own chairs.
Here, let's walk down here. I want to try to give you a little video peek walking down here while we're here of other stores that you can't. These are other YouTubers we're seeing recording stuff. Eventually you'll be able to walk down there, but right now you can't. And there's another one right down there. And again, here's how you can kind of get your bearings and see where you are. And I like the shade. That's what I like, because right now is a cloudy day, but that's very unusual for Florida. Usually it's a sunny day, right? I mean, all the way till sunset. So this is really going to be really nice, I think. And look how it looks out. It looks out onto the main street, because this is the main street on the left. We're going to go down eventually, but I want to go down here first. Let's go down this way, Denise.
I look forward to walking here to get our 10,000 steps in.
Yeah, that's right. Except they don't have a boardwalk. We like soft surfaces. These are concrete, as you can tell, or stone. And the one square that has something different is Lake Sumter Square, Lake Sumter Landing. They have a wood boardwalk, but they're going to spend the next year refurbishing that. Hopefully not starting until the summer of 2026. Here's the stage. This is a big stage.
It doesn't say the Villages at the top like all the other stages.
Well, not yet. This is going to be a big, look at all the crowds over there.
Yeah.
Here, there's not much in front.
Large.
Front is standing room, or they usually set up seats all over here. And then that's the main entrance right there. Only golf cart parking right there, which is unusual. But we're going to walk down there in a second. I'm just turning the camera around so you can get an idea of where we are. There's Sunset Island back behind there. And let's see, there's more dancers here. More people enjoying the music, you see? And like they got a little bit of fake brick going on in here or something.
Yeah, they have this design at Brownwood Paddock too.
They do?
Yeah, to make it look like under the concrete there was once brick. To make it look old.
The waltz. How to do the waltz. Yeah. And yeah, this is, you see this a lot if you haven't been here before. People dancing.
Statues.
Yeah, we're just dancing, right? Every night.
Statues.
365 days a year. The only time they cancel it is if the weather is bad, like windy or cold.
Yeah.
Or a lot of rain, which doesn't usually happen. None of that usually happens.
Yeah, so even on Christmas, you should be able to catch some live music.
And in our group too, people will let you know, the cafe lights are coming on over here.
Yeah, they were already on. They'd sign on the other side. Okay. Oh, looks like there are public restrooms right there.
Let's show you where those are. Okay. Let's loop around this way. We'll make a quick circle.
Here's another bar hub for your buy one, get one drinks.
Another bar hut, yep. And then also another fake lock here, which leads to nowhere.
Yeah.
Some of the ones, Lake Sumter Square, if you look at our video, there are actual real locks. Well, they look like real locks. They have little waterways behind them, but they don't really do anything. All right, we're at 1740 right now in terms of time. You can see that's where we were earlier, where we started off. Look, there's more steps down. Like you can enjoy the music. You see
from
that?
the other side. Yeah,
you can enjoy the music over there
from any of those
on Sunset Island, and watch the sunset happening over that way, which is it's too cloudy for a sunset today, I think.
Yeah, I see birds.
All right, let's loop around this way. Yeah, that bar hut is big. There's one on each side.
Yeah, it's huge compared to the other bar huts.
I think at Lake Sumter, they have 4 of them, don't they?
Yeah, there's one on each corner.
And they're redoing also Spanish Springs. That'll be redone soon. I think they're in the process. Here's the hotel. We're not going down there. We can't. Looks like a bar, a restaurant here.
I see some large birds over here in the grass. Maybe sandhill cranes.
And these right here on the right, I think Denise was saying this is probably the restrooms, because usually there's at least one restroom facility that's public at all the squares. So you don't have to go into a business establishment. And I think Lake Sumter Square has 2, but all the other ones have 1. Spanish Springs has 1, and Brownwood Paddock Square has 1. But this is the public restroom. Guys on the left, women on the right. All right, let's turn around. Parking lots behind. Those are backs of buildings. Let's loop around this way. You can see that bar hut right there. The workers. Check out all the architectural detail. I don't see any plaques for the fake history. Usually you'll see in our videos there are plaques that describe the fake history. There's a guy up on the doing the roof. Look, there's a rooftop bar, Denise. Look right here.
Yeah, I love rooftop bars.
And you can probably see the sunset from that rooftop bar.
Yes, exactly.
It's the
Prime
Ember. Oh, by the way, we have another group called the Villages Foodies. Links down below, and if you join the Villages Florida community information, you'll also get links to join that one. So here's what it looks like approaching. We'll get another view in a second, but let's head down this way. This is the last street that we have not seen. I'm going to turn around in a second. You can see this is all golf cart parking in all the other squares, even in these areas. You pull in, go diagonal or perpendicular.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
perpendicular.
They even drew the lines, so you don't have to take a regular car spot and fit 2 golf carts in there side by side. They painted golf cart lines.
And here's what it looks like as you approach. And no parking on the streets up there.
You're in the middle of the road, dear.
All right, let's take a look at the buildings. Can you see any other business names that are going to be here? We can announce those to people. Yeah, I guess they're. I don't know if they're still available. I don't know if they're available for lease or what. Look at the fake garages over there and the stair. There's a staircase up to the rooftop bar.
So even if a nationally recognized chain moves into one of the buildings, like a Subway or a Panera, they don't change the architecture of the building, so it'll still look like a small town when you walk up.
Do you think they're going to have that fake history? They must. If they're doing all this, here it is, established 1892, historic district. You know, this is all built. This is all built from the ground up.
Brand new. The concrete is still drying.
All right, so this is the end of the main street that way, and then tons of parking actually on both sides here. And this looks kind of similar. This reminds me of Lake Sumter Landing, the way the main street is, right?
Yeah, it looks
going
similar.
Off the square, although it's not as nice the way it approaches to the water with the square, because the square at Lake Sumter Landing is removed from the water, whereas this one is on the water, right?
Yeah, I like all the palm trees.
As you can see, another view while we're here of what you see going down the street, and see how all that was golf cart parking down there on that last block.
Now there's car parking.
Yeah, now you can park your regular vehicles, like Denise said. So there it is. And that street out there is the main drag. What's the name of it? I can read it from here. Central. I think that's what it is. Central Parkway.
I can't read it.
Yeah, Central Parkway. But no, I don't see any coming soon signs for these. So we did see that restaurant name, the rooftop. Obviously, there's a lease on that rooftop. That's probably like the premier location here, I would think.
Yeah.
There's another view.
Oftentimes we'll see a bank or some investment advisors. Sometimes there are doctor's offices or a dermatologist. So it's not just restaurants and shopping.
Exactly. There's all types of businesses. It's kind of like a little downtown, small town, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the way they engineer it. Some people say it's like an adult Disney World.
So you can walk around and not have to drive anywhere to do all your basic needs. Oh, our bank, Citizen First, is here.
I think they have murals. We'll show you Citizens First in a second. Let me show you these murals.
Cute. They're old-fashioned Florida murals.
Well, the slogan for Florida used to be "Arrive Alive."
Uh-huh.
That's what it used to. I don't know why exactly they said that, but that's what they used to say, right?
That's cute. They're 50s styles painting here.
All right.
50s or 60s.
And Denise is saying the Citizens used to be owned by the villages. The banks and branches are everywhere. They're the number one largest amount of branches in the villages, but they were transferred and sold. They were sold. They're owned by a different company that merged with another bank, Suncoast or something like that, I think. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is. But again, let us know all kinds of stuff in the comments, questions, join the group, but definitely here in the YouTube, because this is a long, high-quality video. Please like it, share it with friends, subscribe. Anybody who wants to, move to this area. And this is south of 44. It's younger. And by the way, you don't have to be 55 to live here. You just can't have any kids under the age of 18 or 21, something like that live full time, right? Mm-hmm. That's the real main one restriction. They've already got so many 55 and older that any adult age can pretty much buy, unless that it reaches the threshold, which I don't think it ever will. But you never know. Mm-hmm. But for now, anybody can buy. There's a golf cart, Villages golf carts down there, way down.
Yeah. But there's a service center there for the golf carts.
So don't worry about being able to buy. You'll be able to, like I said, it's younger, south of 44. But this is like the largest community in the world of any kind. Definitely the largest retirement community, about 150,000 residents.
Oh, there's a Villages Healthcare Center.
Yeah.
People are often complaining about there's not enough healthcare centers here. Well, there's one right there.
It's planting all the palm trees. They're already pretty big. So that's about it. Join the group to learn more. Ask us questions in the comments. Actually, we could walk out here to the main sign if you want. So like Denise said, the Villages Health Care Center.
Which you shouldn't need if you join our Villages Health Optimization Club.
Oh, actually, well, we renamed it. It's called Health Optimization Club in the Villages FL. So it's called. It's open to anybody. There's over 3,000 clubs here, many of which you have to be a resident, but you don't have to be a resident for ours. Anybody can join, totally free. And like Denise said, hopefully you'll never need to go to the hospital or anything, never have any kind of disease, non-communicable disease. If you don't know what I'm talking about, join our club, come to our meeting. Here's the bank.
If you come to our meeting, you can talk to other locals at our potlucks and enjoy some healthy food.
Exactly. You get a nice view from here. And of course, everything in this community, if you're not familiar, is accessible by golf cart. And like we saw, this is the first town square that prioritizes golf carts in their parking. The premium parking, the best parking spots are only golf carts here.
You can see the houses right across the way.
Yep.
The new houses. They have a sound wall.
Yeah, they do.
That's good.
And everything's on small lots. They're very small lots, but you get to know your neighbors. Apparently, that's what I hear anyway.
They watch out
Very
for
well.
each other.
Yeah, they're good neighbors. That's what I hear. And here you can see the Eastport sign in the front, the official Eastport sign.
Yeah, it's pretty. There are flowers planted.
Yeah, everything's really well taken care of. Even though this is brand new, all the old places, even before they remodel them, they all look almost brand new too, if you ask me, because they keep up on the maintenance. That's something I really noticed. And that's something you notice at Walt Disney World too, right? Mm-hmm. That they always keep up on the maintenance. In the real world, in real life, it seems like there's always maintenance issues.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Not
So
here.
anything else? Any parting words?
No, thanks everyone for watching. Like Mike said, like and subscribe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.